Hello, welcome to my channel. We're just going to get another general message from Spirit and see what comes out today. Thank you everyone who has subscribed to the channel, liked and commented on the videos. I appreciate you guys so much. And we'll jump right in. Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Chariot. King of Swords, and the Star. Excuse me, Six of Swords. Excuse me, and the King of Cups. And Ten of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Six of Cups. And Four Cups. So it looks like it kind of feels like you haven't been in relationships that like met your needs, you know. It feels like you kind of were in this energy of getting into a relationship and then things excuse me, maybe weren't turning out the way you thought they were, or the person presented one way and then it ended up being a different way. So you're kind of like in this energy where it's like she's sitting on that branch, kind of like, a little bit sad, like thinking about, man, does this love that I want even exist? It's like, it feels like, you put yourself and your heart into every relationship that you're in. You give your all to your relationships, and it feels like people do not do the same for you. Like, it feels like a very much non-reciprocal experience in relationships, in friendships as well. It feels like in just relationships overall. So it kind of feels like you're in this energy of being kind of sad and like disappointed and not sure if real love exists. It feels like you don't really know. So like with this King of Swords and the Star and the King of Cups and the Six of Swords, it's like two separate energies. But then like leading to the same place of like disappointment. It's like, you'll meet somebody and you'll think they're really great. They maybe they present as someone who's very nice and kind, right? Very charismatic and fun. And then it turns out that they're not. And then you meet somebody that presents who makes it seem like they're very, very loving and attentive and reciprocal. And then it turns out that they're not, So it's like this back and forth of like, it's like, do I want to try again with somebody else? Do I want to put my time into giving somebody else another try, or finding someone new and giving them a try? Is it worth the effort? It just feels like you're tired of trying, honestly. Yeah, it's like with the Six of Cups, it feels like you, as a kid or growing up or whatever, you had this idea of, a happy family life and like what you wanted. It's going to be different for everybody, but it feels like maybe you wanted kids, you wanted to have that, that loving partner that you could, grow with and have this amazing family, house life and all that stuff, right? And it looks like you lived your life in a way that, would pull that kind of person in. But then it's like you actually started pulling in these other kind of people that were not in alignment with what you wanted. So it started to get kind of confusing. It's like, why Why am I pulling in these people that are not genuine when I know that I'm living from a genuine place? That when I know that I'm living from an authentic and loving, excuse me, energy, but then I keep getting these people that are non-committal, or these people that are wearing a mask and, are not on my same vibration. So it just feels like a really frustrated, excuse me, a really frustrated energy. Yeah, the Empress and the Four of Pentacles, 44. It's like you have this really strong, like resilient, powerful, um, like complete energy coming off of you. Excuse me. And it's like just kind of because she has that expression on her face, like she feels very just a little bit angry, but not necessarily mean, right? It's just like a frustration that's like building, just like sigh of ugh, it does nobody live their life the way I live my life? Does nobody meet me on my vibration? Like, does that person not exist? Like, what am I holding out for? Why am I just putting myself out there to be disappointed again? So it just feels like a very disappointed, frustrated energy about love. Anything else? Oops. Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Queen of Wands, Strength, Page of Swords, and the Fool. And the Three of Wands. Yeah. And Judgment. Yeah, so you feel like you're in this energy where, you're kind of like weighing out your options, right? It's like, it doesn't necessarily feel like you're completely giving up on love, right? It just feels like maybe putting it on the back burner. It feels like maybe you're turning your attention towards your career or, finding, exploring a passion of yours or something like that. Maybe going back to school, you know what I mean? But it feels like you've pushed love back. It feels like it's not something that you're focusing on, because you're just tired of being disappointed. Like it feels like you don't see the pathway to finding the person that you desire. So it feels like you are, just turning your focus towards something else, like career or, like I said, a passion or going back to school, and kind of just like pouring into that and seeing where it can take you. The Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're like manifesting a new path. Like it feels like you were very much focused on love for a long time, like trying to bring in somebody that could provide that reciprocal relationship, could meet you on your level, could vibrate on the same vibration as yourself, who is healed and who's done the work, and has their connection to the divine like you do. And it feels like that was a very big part of who you were for a long time. And it doesn't feel like you've turned cold to love. It just feels like you've switched your focus, is all. It feels like you still are very much a very loving person. It still feels like, you lead with love. It's just not something that you're putting your energy into as far as like meeting new people and pursuing love options, or even really just getting to know anybody. It feels like you're very much turning inward and kind of just manifesting a new path of learning. It feels like I said, it kind of feels like you're going back to school to learn something new. Anything else? Seven of Wands. Justice, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Hierophant. Yeah. So, like I said, it feels like you, have kind of put love on the back burner with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It's like this lingering feeling of the Five of Pentacles, right? Like disappointment, not being fulfilled, just like sadness. So you've kind of like put up some walls when it comes to love. But the Spirit wants you to take the message of don't give up, right? Love is going to come in for you because you deserve to be loved the right way. Because you live from a place of love. You are this Queen of Cups. You are just magnificent. You radiate love. You are love. You are kind to other people. You help people when you can. You pour into yourself as well. You give yourself self-love. You radiate love. Like, this is something that will come in for you because it's who you are and you deserve to be loved. The same kind of love that you give out, you deserve to receive. And that's the message that Spirit wants you to take from this, I feel. So let's get you some oracles. I get it, though. It can be hard. Disappointment takes its toll. But, if you exist, there's going to be, we're all interconnected, right? Our energies, and the divine isn't going to leave you hanging. You are the epitome of love, and you deserve to have that reciprocal love as well. And, staying in your loving nature will align that love for you as well to come in. Initiation, journey to wisdom. Shadow, search your shadow for hidden strengths. Yeah, and this is kind of the thing, right? So those disappointments are, they taught you a lot about yourself. They taught you a lot about other people. They, they were lessons, and we grow from lessons, right? Like, things can't come to us before we're ready, and learning lessons is part of being in alignment, right? Anything else? Masks, safety or confinement. Yeah, excuse me. It's like you have to face the shadow, right? You have to go in. you have to meet. You have to meet the things on your path that are not in alignment for you, so that when the things that come in and are in alignment, they can, be the most fulfilling at that time. It's all about balance. Serenity. Listen to the music of the earth. Yeah, and that's the message I feel that Spirit wants you to take, is just stay connected to who you are. Stay in that very beautiful, loving energy that you embody. And it's going to eventually bring in that amazing person that you desire. And, at the end of the day, we know that Spirit is aligning this for us. We know that we're on our path, and as long as we stay true to what we know we should be doing, and staying loving and spreading that love, that things will align, right? So I hope that resonated for you. I hope that brings you some clarity. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.